Have you ever been in a situation where a group of people are discussing something football related and you felt left out because of your lack of knowledge of the sport? I know I've been in that situation with other topics, but I will give the basic knowledge so you can always contribute to the football talk. Growing up, I've been in love with all sports, and my favorite to play and watch has always been football. I was born a die-hard Baltimore Ravens fan and followed many players throughout my life. I played football ever since I was about 7 years old and played all through high school. I'll talk about positions a little later, but I was a halfback and a cornerback, and that's emphasis on the corner, not quarter. I've taught several people the basics of how football works, but I learn more about the sport every time I explain it. I love watching games, shows, documentaries about the many players and teams of the NFL and college football. Football stemmed from rugby and soccer. In the 1880s, a rugby player from Yale, Walter Camp, started changing some rules of rugby, and slowly the transformation to American football became prominent. Many athletic clubs organized, and competition soon became popular. Clubs started paying the best players to stay on their team and keep playing, which technically made playing football a professional sport. In the 1890s, football began spreading throughout the United States. In the early 1900s, the NFL, or the National Football League, was organized, and football rules evolved throughout the century. Football has been a part of American culture for over a century now. It is time everyone knows at least a few basics of how it works, so we don't have to be the awkward person in a group who has, no clue what people are talking about. Who knows, maybe you could find a new passion or help teach someone else their new passion. That's why I will share with you the objective of the game, the structure of teams, divisions, and conferences, a few basic rules, positions, certain strategies, and much more. There's a lot more to learn about football, but now you can talk about certain aspects of football like rules, positions, and the objective of the game. Football has become a huge part of not only the U.S., but the whole world. It has influenced the U.S. in specific in things like politics, economy, charities, and schools. It has influenced people in becoming a certain way or following a role model of a player. I don't expect everyone to go out and start playing football or choose their favorite team. Although if you do choose, the only option is the Baltimore Ravens. I hope we can learn something about football more than just the ignorant statement of people running around tackling each other and scoring touchdowns. Some of you listening to this might have been the person to say something like that, but I hope this will change your view of football and allow your mind to be a little more open to learning more. To those who already know the game of football, I hope you learned a little more too. If not, then I'll inform you that you should become a Ravens fan. Thank you.